Just to let you know, the first giveaway is going to be pulled in a couple of days, so wait for that announcement. But because there's been so much interest and so much support from all of you guys, I'm going to be starting another one straight away for another Ultimate Descendant giveaway. So like the video and subscribe if you're new around, turn notifications on if you want to, and then leave me a comment down below telling me your favorite build for your character at the moment, including all the mods and everything. Enjoy the video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got another new farm for you, and this one is really good, and it's only going to get better because the developers released a statement talking about that they're not going to nerf the current farms, they're just going to make all the other ones better, and this farm is just as good as the one that we have already known, which is over in the fortress. And if we go over to fortress and we head over to this defense line Volga strategic outpost, you will see that there'll be people here farming it, and I'm going to roughly show you very quickly what it entails, but then I'm going to show you the one that we are going to do, which is similar but a lot more compact and easier to kill all of the enemies. So with this one, you'll get some canisters spawning that you have to kill. There's like 4 of them all around, and literally all you do with a couple of Valbies is just go around the outside here and fill the whole area with water, and you know, have a couple of extra enemies people running around doing stuff as well, and you'll just keep constantly killing enemies and creating Kuiper and stuff like that. However, this is a little bit longer and broader. As you can see, I'm running out of my skill a lot sooner than I would in this new farm. So especially if you're doing this solo for any reason, it does take, you know, some real thinking about when you're using your skills and that, and you can get a lot of rewards from this farm. But the main thing you can get from here is gold. This is a really good gold farm for some specific reason, and you can get like close to 6 million per hour, but the one we're going to run now and show you is about 5 million as well, but you get more Kuiper Shards and stuff. So let's go and have a look at it. So if we head over to the sterile land, we are going to go to the repository. We're going to land in here, and then we're going to run over to it, and I'm not going to show you it live, but I'm going to show you some footage of it because it's just easier, but I'll show you where it is. So as soon as we spawn, if we head over this way, you can see that, you know, there's a timer on it because someone's completed it. If you don't complete it and you run out of the area after it's failed and run back, it will instantly respawn, which means that you can keep doing this over and over and over. There are a whole bunch of groups of enemies as well that also walk around this area and then walk down into the fight. So there's a few more enemies for you to kill. But as you can see, it's a very similar setup. So we have these little canisters that you blow up, except there's only 3 of them here because it's easier to control. And then with a Valby or a Bunny, you can just run the outskirts. So I'm going to show you exactly where I put the water. Go over towards this rock. This pretty much covers every single spawn. And then we go this way, over there, and we are sorted now. That's the whole area covered, and I've still got so much of my skill left to go as well. I also throw in these ones just to cover this water here. The only problem with this is that the Kuiper and stuff will show you different amounts vastly. It's because a lot of the Kuiper and the money is hidden in this water here, and you don't pick it up usually. I've got anywhere between 12,000 per 3 minutes to nearly 20,000 per 3 minutes. So what characters are useful here? You know, anything that's got AoE. Valby, exceptional. Bunny, exceptional. You could probably even get away with people like Blair that could drop, you know, big pools of fire. You can use the Viessa for her ice and stuff. You know, this is a much more forgiving farm than any of the other farms, in my opinion, for a similar amount of rewards. You can also do this solo if you've got enough range extension and skill duration on your Valby. It's very easy to do solo. I have kind of like a mixed build, so I just run out of, you know, my ability just that little bit short, but for the most part I can run this solo and still get the same amount of rewards, a little bit less, but it's more efficient with at least 2 people. I was running this and getting anywhere between 12,000 Kuiper per 3 minutes to 20,000 ish per 3 minutes, which is a range of around about 250,000 Kuiper to 300,000 plus. And on top of that, that's without dismantling your modules. So you're dismantling your modules will add more to it. I went and dismantled mine, but I'm pretty sure I had some already, you know, from previous farms. So I think you could probably get an extra 100k very easily from dismantling modules. That will leave you with anywhere between, let's just say on average, about 300,000 Kuiper and 400,000 Kuiper per hour, which is actually really good, and I've ran the numbers and I feel like that is a very good estimate for most people in any kind of typical situation, as long as you have a Valby and a bunny, you know, or someone of that AoE kind of damage within your group of people. But you can also do it on your own. You'll get a little bit less, but you can get it all done on your own. For XP, when it comes to, you know, a brand new character, DPJ reset to level 1, and he was getting 100,000 XP per 3 minutes. So his levels were absolutely flying up. I reckon you could probably get to level 40 in about 45 minutes, because you get such a big boost at the start, and you know, you're just going to be able, if you keep running it, you're going to get up very, very quickly in level. Also as well, I don't think there's a place that I have found that is better and more consistent for weapon proficiency. I was getting 95,000 base weapon proficiency before my bonus every 3 minutes. I got my eternal willpower from proficiency level 10 to 26 in the space of about 40 minutes. So weapon proficiency here is exceptional. So what are the tips and keys to running this? Once you land in the area and you blow up all the canisters, there will be a few enemies that remain in the middle. A Farseer, a couple of the like really tall Liz tail looking guys, I can't remember what they're called. You need to kill these before enemies on the outside spawn. If you don't kill these, you're just going to be setting up your AoE for no reason for a good 15-20 seconds before you realize, oh, I need to kill them. So kill everything that you see, absolutely everything. When the boss comes down, you know, some people say that you can put them into immune phase and more enemies spawn. Under my, you know, when I've been playing it, under my, people say, you know, kill the boss, get him down to immune, some more enemies spawn. In my experience, that's just not true. If you want to do it, obviously. But for the most part, you need to kill everything within the center area to get the enemies to spawn on the outside. You can kind of see on the footage in the background how and where I'm spreading my water. Now, if you had a further range with that water, you wouldn't have to worry too much about the specific path that I'm taking. And obviously, if you can put up duration and, you know, having things last longer, it's going to be a cinch for you. What I would suggest, if you can make it work, is if you have two Valbys or a Valby and a bunny, try to make them go in opposite directions, so that as one's killing everything on the way around, you're setting up AoE on the other way around, and it just kind of keeps everything more efficient as possible. If you're both running in the same way, you know, you're going to overtake each other at a certain time, and then like your AoE is going to be wasted by the other person's AoE. So as hard as it is to manage that, you know, just try to go in opposite directions so you're keeping as much AoE damage across the entire board and make it as easy as possible. And that's about it. That's the entire video. Go try this out for yourself, see what you think. And yeah, so thank you for watching. I've been easy now. You guys have been awesome.